Combing through evidence inside a condominium at the Whitehall community off Village Boulevard. Investigators have been inside since 8 this morning. So far, no arrests have been made, but they have identified a person of interest. Police say this is the third time they've been called to this address for a drug-related issue.
That's why we thought this was kind of taken care of, but evidently he came back. The police are very closed-mouthed about it, which are fine as far as their investigation goes, but at the same time they evacuated apartments last time.
No word on how long investigators plan to stay on the scene.
Each time the police have been called to that specific condo, it is because the same person has called them. Don Klaus. He says he's the father of the person of interest in this case. He lives in the apartment. Tonight, he's speaking out about his son. News Channel 5's Ryan Calhoun is live at the Whitehall's condominiums with his story tonight. Ryan?
Well, because of what's happening right here behind me, the president of the condo association here is giving Don Klaus an ultimatum. Move your son out or you'll both be evicted. Don Klaus says he's fed up and his son's addiction is to blame.
Basically go on a car right in there.
Don Klaus works hard on Corvettes for a living. He says he works even harder to get his 24-year-old son Chase Claus off of drugs.
He makes promises, and he's very convincing on his promises that he can quit the drugs rehab on his own. It's just not going to happen.
This morning, he says the job became tougher. He says his son appeared to be making meth and using drugs again.
It's so frustrating. You just want to strangle him for being so disrespectful, but you know that it's the drug talking.
For the third time, Don's been forced to call the police to step in. We asked the police why arrests weren't made before. They replied it's an ongoing investigation. We checked into Claus's background. It shows he's been charged more than a half dozen times for different crimes, including petty theft and driving without a license. The most recent incident has the Whitehall condominium's president asking for change.
I was notified that if my son wasn't out of there, I was out of there. And
You willing to kick out your son?
Absolutely. He made the choice. I'm ready at this point in time. He's either going to go to a program or he's going to go to the streets.
He says it's his only choice.
It's the only decision that's left for my life. It's not necessarily best for him, but you can only go through so much. Your children can put you in the grave if you allow it, and I have no doubt my son would put me in the grave and not think twice about it.
Now, Don hopes his son goes to a 6-month lockdown rehabilitation. He says that is what he needs. Investigators say whether or not they will actually be handing out charges all depends on what they find in this investigation. They haven't said what those charges would be. For now, we're live. I'm Ryan Calhoun, WPTV News Channel 5.